The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Milton. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Pass complete there to Harrison. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
To throw is Milton. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
And that will be incomplete. Rocky start throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now Milton. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
To throw, it's Milton. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
Here's Milton. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Looking to put a drive together.
Is a turnover on down.
Now the fan favorite, this is Carson Steele. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Throwing is Williams. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw is Williams. A short throw to Ingram. Shoves him away. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Straight ahead, Steele. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Worry on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On the give, it's Steele. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Justin Jefferson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On the coverage.
To throw, Williams. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Milton. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3rd and 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Bears are electing to call a timeout defensively. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devon Achane, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Makes the score Browns.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Williams. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. On 1st down, here's Steele. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
For the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air, Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23.
22 yards. And the Bears
to throw once more. Here's Williams. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. This quarterback now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So now on comes the Browns offense as they'll try for 2 more.
The Browns will line up for
they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll hand it to Steele. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 3.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku, 33 yards. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The Browns will line up for
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a two-point try. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.
To kick off for Cleveland.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bears first down.
To the air once more, Williams. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Milton. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 53 yards.
Okay, break. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Back to throw. Milton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Here's Williams throwing to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a 2nd and 10.
Kamari Lassiter on the coverage.
from the shotgun. A throw for Williams. And this one's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
The Browns will line up.
Here's Milton now to throw. Flush to his right. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Cleveland.
Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Browns first down.
To throw is Milton. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles. But that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. Throwing is Milton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. From the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thiedemann. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Big hitter on 1st down. 34 yards.
That's good.
Williams on 1st and 10. And he's looked good so far, connecting on all 6 of his pass attempts on this series. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge, pick a new one, or just get your rewards? Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. First play of the game and already an incredible catch. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
now Williams.
47-yard line.
That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, and this is going to be brought in. Touchdown, Houston. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
That's another Bears first down.
Williams will look to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Wired a first down. They decide to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Unconventional strategy here, to say the least. They'll try for a field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge and keep it going.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out.